Hi, Deadlock's here again, and this might be a Chubb Tuesday. It might just be a random failure video that I put up, because I did get a bunch of Chubb Battleships, and this one is the one. Yeah, this is the only one I can't pick, because it does something really strange. And what it feels like is I get all but a couple of the levers set in the true gate, and then lever 2 isn't binding, but it's one of the levers at the back is, I think it's 4 or 5, and I move that and get that set, but lever 2 appears to have the false gate where the lever is resting, so it immediately falls straight into the false gate before you've even got to touch it, which is irritating.
Different tensions.
I have been trying some different tensions. What I've been trying to do is try and figure out when I'm getting to that point where it's about to fall into that false gate and take the tension off. The problem I'm running into there is when I'm taking that tension off, I'm dropping other levers and going further back in the pick. So again, would
number 2 not need to be set before the other ones then?
But I can't get it to bind before the other ones.
You try harder and softer tension?
I've tried harder tension to try and get it to bind early.
Even harder?
If I try harder, I'm risking breaking things. So, but yeah, this did actually come unlocked when I got it, and I picked it locked again with the shackle open, as I always do, in case lever gets stuck.
Because these things happen.
Yep. But I've never actually managed to get this one picked back open again.
Oh, you're running away. You think he's going to crack? He thinks you're going to crack something. He looked at you there and you moved your arm in a specific way as you ran away. He's not going to bang anything.
What I'm doing is basically, every time I feel like I've set a lever, I'm going back to 2 to see if I can at least get that away from where it's... I can actually feel when I move it, I can feel it popping away from that false gate. But there we go, I've just touched lever number 6 and it just fell straight into that false gate, and now that's rock solid, ain't going anywhere.
You have to let all the tension off.
So I have to reset everything and start again.
What would you do back here and try and fix it in a minute?
I'll tell you to do it again straight after to prove that it wasn't a fluke, because it would be clearly a fluke.
Would it be a fluke, would it?
Yes, it would be a fluke. So this is the most evil battleship I've ever come across.
So you haven't sunk this battleship yet?
Nope.
Sad times.
Should be, I think it should get a name, like after a actual battleship that...
Red October.
Wasn't that a submarine?
Yeah.
Was the Bismarck? Yeah. Actually, that's German. It's got to be a British one, doesn't it?
I was going to say, I think the Red October was a submarine. I think it was
Russian, wasn't it?
Sub, yeah.
Was it actually real, or is it just a story?
I think the hunt for Red October is actually a real thing. I'm going to Google it just to be sure. Red October real. The book and the film are loosely based on the true events surrounding a mutiny on the Soviet Bereznik Did you say this word before?
No, I said Bismarck.
No, it's a Bereznik class anti-submarine frigate. NATO report and name Krivak. That was led by a politician officer, Valery Sabelin. The events took place in November 1975. It's a really good film. I like The Hunt for Red October.
I think I've just fell into that false gate again.
Oh no.
Yes, I have.
Sean Connery's a good actor. I like Sean Connery. Or Sean Connery, wasn't it?
I've never actually seen that film.
Maybe not. It's actually really good.
I tried to read the book once, but
Yeah,
I couldn't do it because it was full of too many Navy terms that I didn't understand, and I don't like it when I have to have a dictionary to check everything with when I'm reading the book. So I tried to. I actually really enjoyed Harpo Marx's book, and then I tried to read Groucho Marx's book, and then couldn't read it because it was full of big words that I didn't understand, and I didn't want to sit and read with a dictionary beside us.
You should watch The Hunt for Red October. It's a good film. I like history films, especially when they're good. Did you fall in the gate again?
I did.
Oh no.
And I nearly said words that aren't for YouTube as well.
Yep, that would have been bad.
How many times do you think I should try this before I should give up and just call it a failure video?
Technically, you're meant to only try for a certain amount of time. So how long would you usually try on something before you give up?
I don't think there's any rules on how much you should try.
But for one video, how long would you want to sit and watch a video for?
Generally, when I'm failing at things, if I get it open, I'll edit most of the faff out.
Yeah.
And just try and give some sort of indication that there was a lot of faff and I didn't just get it that quickly.
Yeah.
Now, I'm at that point now where I'm just about to drop this into false gate, so I'm going to try coming off as much tension as I dare. Pop that up. Then I've still slipped into that false gate just enough to ruin my day.
More tension.
I tried adding more tension.
Do it again. Do it this time. Do it my way. Brute force.
I've dropped something.
Drop them all.
Ah, sugar. That's done now.
One more. And then you can put a failure video up. Because it's good to put your failures up because then people see you're human.
Yeah, the way the other battleships have popped open, it makes it look like the Chubb Whisperer.
Yep. But not at the moment. But try it my way. Brute force it.
I've got another battleship on the way. I might try and see if I can do an out of the pack pick on that other one.
Sure, that'd be cool.
So I did with another cruiser.
Brute force it.
Yeah, I need to get to the right point in the pick before I brute force it.
I think it's strange because you don't practice loads on them either.
I think I've got that enough, maybe. No, I've still fallen into the false gate. Nah, brute force doesn't work.
Didn't brute force it enough, that's the problem.
If I brute force it anymore, I'll snap my tensioner.
You don't know that.
Go. The amount of brown goo that is now on my tools out of this is lovely.
It's not lovely, it's gross. You need to clean it out more, I think.
Okay.
Maybe that's why
I'm going to try and pull on the tensioner a bit to compress the lever pack a bit more. See if I can get it that way. That's something I haven't tried, because it is something you can do. Pull on your tensioner a bit to compress that lever pack to make everything bind a little easier. But I don't usually do it. It hasn't worked for us because I've still fallen into that false gate.
That false gate does not like you, does it?
It's just the way this lock happens, like the binding order of the levers and where the false gates just happen to be. It's just like one of those freak locks that just happens to be way more difficult to pick than the rest of them.
Well, you like the challenges, so it's not a problem.
This one is going to be really cool. I've done it again. It's going to be one of those ones that's really exciting when I eventually manage to pick it. but it'll probably not be on camera, and then I'll probably be irritated because I'll never be able to get it on camera. Although I will be able to show that it's open at some point, hopefully.
Clean it out again now. Maybe it's because it's not clean enough that there's some dirt pushing up against that lever.
No.
Never take my opinion seriously.
I do. Yeah. Off. Attention. I still managed to push it into the false gate. Oh. There we go. I think it's reset itself. Yes, it did. Oh. See, every single time it's lever 2 that falls into the false gate, and it's right at the end of the pick. Sorry for the silence, I am concentrating.
Always concentrating.
I think I just pushed it.
Fill the time up. I'll probably just talk about random things, like my tortoise.
I've popped it back out again though.
And try and convince Mr. Deadlocks to buy me another tortoise.
It's not happening.
Why is it not happening?
Because you've already got 3.
No, I haven't. I've only got 1 tortoise.
Yeah, but it might as well be 3.
You may as well not be 3. He's only the size of a little tortoise. I need another tortoise that gets bigger. I want a redfoot tortoise that turns big. I want a tortoise that is going to have some heft to it. Whereas Tank's only ever going to get to about between 7 and 10 inches. He's an Indian star tortoise.
Well, this is different.
What?
I've actually got lever number 2 set.
Really?
But it felt like I fell in a false gate after. But I got it by going really light tension right at the end. It feels like maybe number 1 might be in a false gate. It's either number 1 or number 6. Oh, number 6 has some movement on it. Oh, so it's number 1. There is so much goo on my tools.
We'll go and clean it up again and then try again. Take a 1 moment break to clean it. Tweet.
That didn't feel good. Oh, it wasn't that bad. That's fine. We're good. Okay, once again, number 2 is set. But it's still not open.
I want to find out what's not set then.
I think it's lever 1. I think I'm putting lever 1 into something that is not actually a true gate.
Ooh.
Which is weird because it feels a lot like a true gate. You know, this video is only 15 minutes long so far, so...
Only.
I get it open, I'll do a highlights video and a full length in case anyone wants to see what actually happened.
Yeah.
I don't want to put one all the way up there, do I? If I put one all the way up there, bad things happen. Still ended up with it all the way up there.
Well, that was an order.
And I've fallen into the trap on number 2.
Oh no.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll see if I could jiggle my way out of that trap, but it didn't work. So why it didn't work?
Did that off the full scale?
No, because it was a stupid idea and it was never going to work.
That's a lot of
Thanks. I've been taking tips from you, that's the problem.
Don't be blaming me. All of my plans were amazingly.
Oh, get in!
You didn't.
I did, I've got it.
Got it!
I've got it. There we go. Now that took some doing. How long are we on? 18 minutes and 10 seconds to get it done. Hey, good video. I think this is going to go up as 2 videos. A highlights video and a full length video, so people know how long it actually took me.
Yeah.
But yes, I'm happy with that. Now I haven't been defeated by any battleships or any cruisers, because I got the cruiser that's been hassling us the other day as well. So
the next one comes and it screws you over.
yes, exactly that. The next battleship, which might have already happened by now to be fair, I don't know which order these are going up, but the next one I'm going to try and open it out of the packet.
Out of the pack pick.
That's all from us. See you next time.
Bye!
Mrs. D wants to say something.
Ubisoft, my battleship!